Hi, this is Mike Heideck with Face the Facts in NBC Connecticut. We're doing a little YouTube segment here with Governor Lamont, Senior Coordinator for Housing and Transit-Oriented Development, Lisa Tepper Bates. We appreciate your time. We were talking about affordable housing. That's one of the biggest things. She's part of a new coalition to try to find ways to make all of our departments that intersect with affordable housing work, right? To work better.
That's
So
right.
you said it's going to be sort of a data-driven approach. Is that your?
That's right.
My microphone fell off. This is YouTube, so that's okay. Go ahead, Lisa. I'm listening.
That's exactly right. We're going to put some effort into making sure we can improve people's lives, but also make taxpayer dollars work harder for us. And part of how we do that and help our communities in the meantime is by focusing the data that we already have to understand who's out there and who needs the help most. And when we can reach out to the young single mother who needs help in numerous areas so that she can be stable, so her kids can be healthy and thrive and go to school, we know that when we help her to be stable, that we then can avoid some costs that we don't want to incur. We do not want to pay for foster care if we can keep that family together. We do not want to see those kids fall into chronic absenteeism, not going to school. And these things cost us, but they don't solve problems. When we have to spend the money that way, we're not solving the problem.
So if you go to the root cause in the beginning, a lot of the other agencies that mom and her children would end up utilizing may not take place, and in the long run, maybe save the state some money.
That's right. That's exactly right. And there's a lot of evidence that we're gathering across the nation that tells us this is the case. So we're going to work across agencies. Our commissioners are ready for this challenge and very enthusiastic. They know that we can have better outcomes for these families, these Connecticut residents, and save money. They believe that as well. So we're going to figure out how to put together the housing with the child care, with the employment, with the mental health or the substance use treatment, so that we can get these families who are most in need, so we can get them stabilized as fast as possible.
With something as complex as this, and you can have a team of actuaries drill down through the data, can you possibly set a goal for a timeline to try to get through this stuff? I mean, you could be doing this for a decade because there's so much to go through.
Well, that's the truth. So, you know, what you have to do, though, is bring it down to something that is manageable. So this is a pilot, and we're going to start by looking for what we're calling our 500 heaviest multi-system users. So these are families who maybe have had interaction with DCF.
And they've used a lot of the systems more than once. Is that basically what you're saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we're going to say, okay, now let's do this right. What do they need around them so we can stabilize them? And, you know, again, there are studies that show the way on this, and we know we can save money. It's an investment in our own people, in our families, to help them be stable and healthy and reach self-sufficiency, rather than cycling through the emergency room, going to jail, having to be engaged by DCF. So everybody wins.
Is there, and I know we have so many statistics through the census and other agencies that collect statistics, is there a ballpark idea on how many moms, dads, families would fall into that category of multi-system users time and time again? Are we talking about 1,000 families? Could we be talking about 2,000? Do we not know yet?
You know, that's a really good question. We don't know yet, but what we do know is that a study in Illinois several years ago showed the following, that of all of the families who engaged government services, about 23% were what they called multi-system users. And those 23% accounted for 86% of the resources spent across a number of government agencies.
Wow.
So what that tells us, again, is that there's savings to be had here. Instead of responding to a crisis, let's help them stabilize, let's invest in that, and let's avoid the wasteful costs.
So in a way, you're responding to almost one crisis at a time, because if that family has used, say, 5 state agencies over a 5-year period over and over and over, if you can fix that, you're looking at 25 stops not taken.
That's exactly right, and thank you for putting it that way. That's exactly right. And imagine the outcome for that family, how much better that will be for those kids and for that mother. So this is very exciting. It's at the core of who this governor is. He cares about those who need our help most, and he wants to see government be more efficient and effective. And that's what we're going to do in this task force, is hit both of those goals.
And as we know in Connecticut, there's a hot button under everybody's collar when it comes to raising taxes to do anything, and to save some money would actually probably get a round of applause at minimum.
I think that's right.
In our state.
That's right. And to get better outcomes for our communities and for our families as well. So this is going to be a great project, and we're enthusiastic about it. And as I said, the governor's commissioners are all lined up and ready to go.
Lisa Tepper Bates, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck in your work. I know there's going to be a lot of it. All right, that's it for this YouTube video. If you want to see some more, just click over there.
This is Face the Facts with NBC Connecticut.